Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our weekly market update. And thanks for joining One Royal webinar and start trading with us. So, this is the disclaimer. The information provided in this webinar is for educational purposes. It's not a financial advice. Please do your own research before start trading or investing. So, as always, we have those assets that we will cover for the next week. We will provide you an analysis on Euro USD, Yen, Pound, the Aussie. This is in Forex. In metals, we have the gold. In oil, UK Brent oil, indices US 500, and then we will end this session with BTC USD. Let's go to MT4 and start our analysis. Starting with the Euro USD. So as you remember, now we are using the weekly as the higher time frame and the daily for the lower as a lower one. So on the weekly time frame, we need to know the direction. As obvious now, the market for the Euro USD is moving to the downside, lower high, lower lows. Okay, nothing changed. This low is not breached yet or broken, so there is no reversal yet. We cannot consider a buy opportunity. We should look for short opportunity or selling Euro USD. Going on the lower time frame, which is the daily time one, the daily one, the market is trading inside this bearish channel. Okay, it is respecting this pattern. What I see is that the Euro USD most probably will move to the upside to test this area, or maybe most probably the market will move from this level all the way down until the 0.9638.9. Okay, so if you would like, two possibilities: maybe a higher correction to this area here, or from this level, the market will drop to this previous low, which is 96.32. Okay, so we are bearish. We should consider a short position here. To find sellers, most probably the market will retrace to this area, or from here, maybe this low is a strong one, so the market from this level could drop all the way down until 96, 28 or 30. This is when it comes to Euro USD. GBP USD, the market also on the weekly time frame, it is in a downward movement. Lower highs, lower lows. So nothing changed yet. Although we have a deep correction, this doesn't mean that we have a reversal. To think of a reversal, we should breach this high here, okay? So the market is still in a bearish trend on the weekly time frame, so we should short this asset. Here we have a strong resistance, and the market could not break this resistance. As you can see, we have a long wick to the upside. If I zoom in, so we have a long wick to the upside. This shows weakness from the bears side or the sellers. So most probably the market from here will move to the previous low, 0.948. The pound is not yet moving to the upside. It was just a deep correction. Now the market is testing this resistance and might drop all the way down until 0.9. Okay, if there are more sellers joining around this area, the pound could reach easily 1.05, 0534. Moving to USD JPY. USD JPY on the weekly time frame, it is in a clear upward movement. Higher highs. This is a high. This is a higher one. So we have also a low, higher low, higher low. So the market is clearly in an upward movement. And as you can see here, on the weekly time frame, this weekly bar filled this area from here to this here. Okay, and last week we said that the market will move to the CD bullish impulsive wave. What is the CD bullish impulsive wave? So we consider this the AB bullish impulsive wave, the AB, this one, the beginning of this bullish impulsive wave. We have a correction, and after the correction we are expecting a CD impulsive bullish wave equal to the AB. So if we take the end of this correction and project this AB impulsive wave, we can expect where most probably the USD JPY could be heading. And this is where the market now is settling. So the market might from this level post a correction. So for me, there is no opportunity to buy. We should think of a buy opportunity since we are in an uptrend. Okay, but since the market reached a high, a strong one, which is here after completing the ABCD structure. So most probably I will see a kind of a correction. For now, there is no buy opportunities. Australian US dollar. The Australian US dollar on the weekly time frame, let me remove this, is still in a clear downward movement. Lower highs, lower lows. Nothing changed from last week. On the daily time frame, which is the lower one, we use the ABCD structure as well. So this is the AB, the impulsive wave after a correction. We have a new correction here, so most probably it will post a CD impulsive wave equal to the previous AB. So what I will see is most probably the market from this area could start going to the downside. We have those highs here along with this resistance. We have long wick to the upside. Okay, we have a strong area here. You can see the market is struggling. So most probably the market could drop again after this correction represented with those two bullish bar. Most probably the market will continue its move to the downside in the coming days. USD CAD weekly time frame, the market is still bullish. The market also is struggling around the 38.41, which is this red line here. You can see if we go to the left, we understand why this is, why this horizontal line is relevant. If we go to the left, let me go to the left, you can see we have here this support, which now is acting as resistance. And now you can see the market is struggling around this area. The market posted, or the price posted, fake breakout, bearish engulfing pattern, and now the market is traded around this level. For me, I will consider this is still bullish, so I will look for buy opportunities. Most probably the market from this level here, will start to go up again. Okay, I'm not shorting the USD CAD. The market trapped some bears here. We have some bears trapped here. The market will continue its move to the upside even after this big correction. So I would see USD CAD by next week reaching 38.41. So a move to the upside for the USD CAD. The gold also on the weekly time frame, we have a clear downward movement, lower highs, lower lows. Even we have a kind of channel here that it was breached and then entered, the price entered again inside it. What's next? I will see the gold still bearish. So let's go to the lower time frame. For now, we know that the weekly time frame, or the higher one, is bearish. So on the daily time frame, which is the lower one, we should look for sell opportunities. Here the market posted a huge move to the upside, breaking this high but failed to break this high. So the market moved again to the downside below the strong support, now a resistance. As you can see, the market is respecting this resistance. We have a long wick to the upside. This shows weakness from the sellers. So what's next? Next is a move to the downside. So the market could drop all the way down until the 1621, okay, or 1620. The market posted a bearish bar below this support, now a resistance, acting as a resistance. We have an inside bar. An inside bar is this bar because the body is inside this range of the previous bar. Okay, so we call it this as an inside bar. Most probably the market will retrace to this area and then drop all the way down to the 1620 to test the previous low. Brent, UK Brent oil. The UK Brent oil, here the market is a little bit confusing. We have a move to the upside, lower highs. The market changed direction after breaking this trend line, we can say. Okay, now the market trying to reverse again to the upside by breaking this bearish trend line. Okay, so on the weekly time frame, we have big bullish bar above the 92.64. The market is trying to move again to the upside to reach the 103. However, if we look on this daily bar, what we can see is a move below the 92.64, which is a little bit confusing. So what's next for the UK Brent oil? For me, I will stick to the long idea because the market previously was in an uptrend, tried to move to the downside. However, it failed. We have a big bullish bar above this relevant level, which is 92.64. So most probably, I guess the market will move again to the upside. Although we have a move to the downside here, I think this is a trap for the sellers. And most probably the market will continue its move to the upside. So we have a breakout to the upside, little fake breakout here, and then the market will move again inside this range. So it will test the higher end of this range, which is 103.18. So the market could move again to the upside, most probably. US 500. US 500 is still bearish on the weekly time frame. This is the weekly time frame. Big bearish bars. You can see them. Lower highs, lower lows. This is how you know that you are in a downtrend. Long wicks to the upside. Another reason to consider this is a bearish trend. On the lower time frame, if we go to the lower time frame, which is the daily one, we have a kind of a range. The market is ranging between this support, which is 3,553, and this resistance, which is 3,788. As you can see now, we have a bearish engulfing pattern. So the market is heading to the higher end of this channel, to the upside. After that, what I would see is again a move to the downside, which is 3,553. Why the market will move to the downside? Since we are in a downtrend, the market is heading to the upside to grab some sellers here. So I will see the short sellers starting, or more sellers will rejoin this downtrend at the higher end of this range. So the sellers will join back around this range and push the price again to the lower end of this range. Okay, so once the market tests this area, maybe a small fake out to the upside, the market will go again to the 3,553 in the coming days or by next week. BTC USD on the weekly time frame. We have a downtrend. There is no sign that the BTC is about to move again to the upside or reverse. On the daily time frame, if we take the daily time frame here like this, on the daily time frame, the market is traded inside. Let me remove this to make things clear. The market is traded inside a range. This is a range. Okay, so most probably as the US 500. By the way, they are following the same pattern. Look, we have a range here, range here. The market could move again to the higher end of this range, the 20K level. And then after testing this area here, you should consider sell position to the lower end of this range, which is 18,498. Okay, so what I will see is first move higher, but it's not wise to buy since we are in a downtrend on the higher time frame. What we will do is we will wait until the market reach the higher end of this range, and then sellers might rejoin this downtrend around this level to push it back to this level here, which is 18,479. Now, if there are more sellers joining around this level, the market could move again to the downside to reach this low here, which is 15,733. Why this low? Because I use the ABCD structure. This is the AB, the bearish impulsive wave. So this is the first move to the downside after this correction. And then we have another correction. Most probably the market will move again to the downside with a CD equal to the AB after breaking the 18,498. Also, this 15,000, it is a key level. So if I go on the higher time frame, which is weekly, we have here a low. Sorry, we have here a relevant level. Let me go back. You can see this is a key level here, the 15,734, using the open of a weekly bar back in November 2020, maybe here. Yeah, November 2020. So this is a key level here, which coincide with the CD bearish impulsive wave if we use the ABCD pattern. Okay, so this is AB. This is the expected CD pattern or CD in bearish impulsive wave to the downside after breaking the 18,498. So this is it for our today's analysis. Thanks for watching and see you next Tuesday, same time. Have a lovely day.